Okay, today I'm going to show you how to make hash browns the right way. What you need is a food processor with the grating attachment, a potato, a peeler, a knife, cutting board, a calendar and a bowl, a clean towel or some paper towels, some margarine and oil, and 2 pans. Now let's talk about the potato. You want either the Yukon Gold or the gold potatoes or the red potatoes. You don't want to use russet potatoes. You just want to peel that potato and then put it in the food processor. And I've peeled my potato. Now it looks like there's a lot of work involved, but there's really only 4 steps. You want to wash them, dry them, smash them, and fry them. And I'll explain that. But here, we're going to grate the potato. And that's all it takes there. Take out this little piece and cut it up. Now you'll see, food processor makes quick work of any potato. And the first step is to get them into water so they won't brown. And you want to do this for 2 reasons. They won't brown, and you want to wash the starch off them that's leaked out after you've cut them up. Now you don't want them to turn brown while you're waiting for your other food, so just put them in a bowl and cover them with water. And you see that starch will start to come off there. And you can let them sit there for an hour if you've got to make other stuff. So that's really the first secret is you got to wash them. Okay, now the second step is to dry them. I'm going to take my colander, and get all that water out of them there. I just drained it out. But besides that, I'm going to take them and dry them in a towel. Get all the water out of them. This is a clean towel I just got out of the cupboard. It hasn't been used for anything else. Now that they're dry, I'm going to prepare my pan. Now I got a pan with about a tablespoon of margarine. You don't want to use butter. And I like about a tablespoon of some oil too. I like peanut oil because it tastes good. Now you can use vegetable oil or you can use just margarine, whatever you want. Now you get that going on medium-high until it starts to... Okay, my oil's sizzling now. What I'm going to do is just drop those in. Let's see how this... And what you want to do with this pan is just smash it down on top of the hash browns in the pan. What that's going to do is help steam them, cook them in the middle, and get them crispy. Okay, now they're about done on one side. I'm going to take my pan off, and they should be steamed pretty well. I'm going to flip them. I'm going to put a little bit more butter, a little bit more margarine on them first. Don't use butter, use margarine. And this is for the other side. They soak up that oil pretty good, so there won't be any oil on the bottom of the pan unless I put some there. Now you can see those are nice and crispy brown on one side. Now don't put the pan back on because that's just going to mess up your crispy side. So just let them cook now about another 5 minutes until they're crispy on that side. And at this point, just before you flip them the last time, you may want to put a little salt on them while they're hot in the pan. Just a pinch should be enough. Now I'm going to flip them just to see how the other side looks. Maybe they're not quite done. Leave them on that side a little while longer. And if it doesn't look like there's enough oil, just stick some oil down in the middle. You'll see them do that in restaurants a lot. That gets the oil to the bottom, and that'll make them good and crispy. So I'm going to let them cook another few minutes with that oil in there. Okay, let's check them again. Don't want to burn them. I say those are pretty crispy on the bottom at the risk of burning them. I say they're good to go. And that's it.